now we're on the way back from Kumyang. We've done the markets and said the goodbyes. And what's this? What is that? Sugar. So there's sugar plantations or sugar farms on the way back. Nice little house with a dam. I'll just look out the window and talk about some of the farming here. There's sugar cane like we saw, and a lot of rice. What else do they grow in this area? Potatoes, Thai potatoes, which is more like a little tree, like a yam, than a potato as we know it. And there's animals, there's some cows roaming around, but they're not kept in a fenced yard. They're just basically roaming around the farm, and they get tied up with a rope if they're too close to the road. So other things that are farmed in the area are fish and frogs. The bullfrog, gob. Yeah. And then just usual trees. There's bananas. I don't see many mangoes around this part though. And rubber, yeah, the rubber plantations, there's a lot of them around. And this is the water in Buriram, in the middle of the city. Yep. It's like a half circle around the city. It's just like a lake that kind of looks like a river, but it's not a river. But it's about this wide, and it goes basically all the way around the outside of the city. And there's little bars and restaurants and things all along here. Now, it looks like there's people fishing in this lake. I wonder if they catch anything in here. You catch fish? What sort of fish? Small ones. We got these little paddle boats in here. Surprisingly not getting used, and I haven't seen anybody on them in the last few weeks. Okay, so I just found out something interesting. I was saying that the lake goes in a semicircle. Well, it says here the Klong Lalom is one of Muang Buriram's moats. It's an ancient city. It's a large moated site with an oval shape, measuring about 1.2 kilometres by 1.15 kilometres. Prehistoric times, 2,000 years ago. So yeah, didn't know that. But that explains why it's in a semicircle shape. Yeah, it's very interesting, and just to put things in perspective, if this is actually a man-made moat, it is significantly larger than Chiang Mai. The dimensions of the old city would be about the same, but the moat is a lot bigger. And we've walked along this moat, now that I know it's a moat. Now just on the left here is a place called La Lom. It's one of my favourite eating places here. The prices are good, and it's got a really nice view straight over the waterway at night time. I've been there a few times now. It's well worth a visit. Looks like we're getting some of the afternoon winds come in now, and it's refreshing. Just walking along here, and there's a walk bridge across there with a guy fishing. Haven't actually seen anything get caught yet, but we were just commenting on how clean it looked walking around the edge of the water here. Okay, we're approaching the main roundabout in Buriram, which is the Rama elephant. It's right in the middle of the big roundabout, so I'll put the camera outside for a minute so you can see it. Well, we've just called in at the Chiang International Circuit. Now this is the racetrack where the MotoGPs are held, and race cars and draggers and everything else that's on. So we're gonna walk in here and see if we can go and have a look while there's nothing on, if they'll let us in. Okay, so we just spoke to the security guard and he's going to let us go up the grandstand and have a look around. Apparently there's no races on until the 1st, which is 2 days away. So we'll come out here and have a look. There's actually a lift in this grandstand. And very difficult to operate doors. Okay. So it's a pretty big setup here. I don't know which way we can head. I guess we'll just walk along here and go out the front there. Maybe we can walk up from the outside. Alright, this is awesome. I really wish we could come back here when there was a race on. It's the huge grandstand. Top class racetrack. Makes me so jealous. I want to be back here when there's a race on. Yeah. It looks really good. I wonder how many people this place takes, but got the TV cameras and everything up the top. This place is just unreal. I really wish I could be here to watch something racing. Grandstand's enormous. And people here cleaning individual seats. Hey, there's people walking up the top changing things ready for the race this weekend. Yep. And we leave tomorrow, the day before. Just looking around the backside of this stadium, or grandstand rather. There's huge amounts of staircases coming up the back and parking area. It's just enormous. I've never seen anything this big. And from the back of the grandstand, looking out over there, you can see the big golden Buddha on top of the hill. That's actually Khao Kradong, which is the volcano that was in a previous video that overlooks the city and the racetrack. And Chang Beer is the sponsors here. I think whenever there's anything international and they change the name, but when it's just in Thailand, it's called the Chang racetrack. Well, there's 2 lifts here. One comes up to this first level, and then there's another one there that goes up to level 2 and level 3. But we'll just come down the stairs this time, as soon as we took the lift up. And while we're out this way, we stopped at the Buriram Stadium, or iMobile Stadium, which is home to Buriram United football team. The racetrack's over there in the background, and this is the huge stadium which the teams were playing on Friday night, but we never got out here for, mainly because of transport. It's pretty hard to get around, and we could have got out here, but it's a few kilometres out of town. I'm not sure what it would have been like trying to get a taxi back when there's not a lot of them or tuk-tuks out here. Yeah, it's a massive stadium. I think they said there was about 27,000 people here on Friday night. But maybe next time we'll go. I do have the shirt. I have a Buriram United shirt, seeing as when in Buriram, do what people in Buriram do. But yeah, maybe next time. But it's a pretty big stadium. Okay, we just grabbed ourselves an ice cream and drink, and we'll have that, and then we'll head back into town and drop the car back off at Piers' friend's work. Due to me going to the dentist tonight at 6 o'clock, we're going to grab a little bit of early dinner. So we're going to call in at another one of the favourite little eating holes that we've only just discovered. It's called London Steak. It's not far up this road, but we'll call in here and have a little bit to eat, and walk back to the hotel, or the villa now. We're not in a hotel anymore, we're in a like a villa. And this is London steak. It has really good Thai food in here as well. So wow, this is in the London steak. It is only 3 o'clock in the afternoon, but it's a really chilled out place. They even offer a special air-conditioned room for foreigners that find it too hot. So today it feels pretty good out here. Okay, our food just come out, and I've got my favourite, a massaman, and he's got papaya salad and some rice. So let's get into it.